Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Reaper Recommends. Today we're going to be recommending a movie called The Fly. And this one I have is the dual pack. It has The Fly and The Fly 2 on it. It's definitely an amazing movie. Part 2 is alright, wasn't that bad. Wasn't great. But The Fly is definitely an amazing movie. It is done by David Cronenberg, and it's definitely a remake of the Vincent Price's The Fly. And it's definitely an amazing movie. I mean, very well done. Jeff Goldblum does an amazing job in this movie. Gina Davis is in it. And, alright, so, if you have no idea what this movie is about, let me tell you what it is. Alright, so basically, is a scientist, what's his name? Something Brundle, Seth Brundle. He's basically a scientist developing a teleporter. And I know many of you guys seen The Simpsons, where the Treehouse of Horror, they do, reference this. And so, there's a teleporter, and he gets into one end, and he basically transports something into the other thing. And so he does it himself this time, and when he does it, a fly manages to get into the teleporter with him, and the machine basically breaks down his molecular structure and everything like that, transports him, and basically rebuilds him. But the thing is, the fly that was with him in there, the DNA gets mixed up, and his DNA gets contaminated, and he starts slowly metamorphosizing into a human fly. He starts to resemble, characteristic traits, and some body language starts changing, and his aggression starts going up a little bit higher as well. I mean, the visual effects for this movie is definitely an amazing movie. Acting is great acting from all around. When his fingernails start popping off, and how it's just crazy, and how he eats his food, his teeth changing. I mean, the visual effects were amazing. Story is great. And this movie came out in 1986. So, it's definitely an amazing movie. The visual effects are still amazing. The Fly 2, if you want to even bother checking it out, it's an okay movie. I'm just saying, it's not great. The only reason I got this one, because it was The Fly and it was a double feature, I was like, well, the second one was alright. I watched it once in a while. It wasn't that great, it wasn't that bad. But it was like, it was a 2-pack, and it was basically pretty cheap for both of them. And that's the only reason I got it, because it was The Fly, and I haven't seen the second one that much, and I'll watch it once in a while. So it's one of those movies you watch once in a while. But The Fly, you'll definitely watch over and over again. The Fly 2 stars Eric Stoltz as his son. And you also have, what's her name? Daphne Zuniga and John Getz. And this is definitely, it's not directed by David Cronenberg, so it's definitely done by somebody else. The writing team is definitely, who is it by this time? Is definitely, okay, so this time, the writing team on this one is nobody from the original one, with an addition of Frank Durbont was part of the sequel. He was part of the writing team for the sequel, who wrote the screenplay. So basically, it's just following the footsteps of his son, and his process in, and basically falling into his father's footsteps and doing the same thing that his father did. And it's definitely another, pretty cool metamorphosis in the special effects. And that one came out, I believe, a couple of years right after that one. 1989, yeah. 3 years after it. So, it's still within the 80s. The first one was definitely an amazing movie. Definitely watch the first one. You can see it on, I believe they have it on Netflix. It's on Blu-ray. They have it on Blu-ray now. So if you want to watch it in great HD quality, check it out. They're not going to have it in Redbox, so don't bother at Redbox. But that is my recommendation. Please, if you guys have a movie that you've seen and liked and would like me to check it out and you don't think I have seen it, leave a comment below recommending that movie to me. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter. I'll be seeing you guys around next time. Bye.